Hello, Spirit Said, and welcome to my October reading. My name is Karen Knight, and I'm also the editor of this magazine and a psychic medium. And I am now going to connect in and see what we need to know, what our collective needs to know for October. Okay, so let's start with family and tribe, shall we? So this card has come up just to say that a lot of us have been having to put our family and our home first. It has been an interesting time full of trials and tribulations, and I feel that there's been a lot of energy around helping people and a lot of thought into people's mental health and trying to help people. And I feel there is an energy of coming out of worry, but also an energy of how that's affected people. So I feel that there is very much focus at the moment on mental health for everybody, and I think everyone's been trying to assist people where they can. But you must remember to bubble up your own energy as well, so that you're not taking on other people's feelings empathically that's going to make you feel bad. But yeah, it's a time about family and tribe. That card's come up just to say, yeah, you're doing the right thing. You know, concentrate on your little group of people that you class as your family and tribe, and work with that, and try to cut away from people that are negative or not serving your highest purpose. Okay. Now, there has been a lot of change in the last month. So I feel for a lot of you, you're either going through change or the change has already happened. And I am drawn to give you the number 9 as well. So a lot of you, there's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of time spent thinking about change. And for a lot of you, I think that the change has happened. Some of you, change is coming in. But generally, it's been a lot of upheaval and stress. And generally, I think that it's now sort of steadying out. The energy seems to be steadying out. Obviously, we've had all the retrogrades and all of the stopping and going backwards sort of kind of feelings that are all around at the moment. But again, I do think that around the full moon time, there was a lot of change that implemented for a lot of us. And that could just be a change in your feelings and your personality, how you feel about things. But I do feel a lot of the stress has been lifted, and you're sort of going through that time now of moving forward. Now, it has been a time of hard work for a lot of you. You've been knuckling down, trying to get the most out of situations, work positions and things like that. So with work, I'd say a lot of you have been working hard, getting your head down. Those of you looking for work at the moment, it's also been hard graft for you trying to find your feet with your own businesses and things like that. I think the retrograde has sort of affected some of that, and a lot of businesses are sort of going backwards a little bit at the moment or treading water. But I think that energy, that change energy that came in from the moon, it generally is all you moving forward, even though it does feel like some of you are a little bit treading water at the moment. So overall, for work and business, I do feel it is moving forward, but you know, we've got outside influences that are trying to slow things down at the moment. People are being a bit careful with their money. They are thinking about Christmas already, believe it or not, because there's a lot of uncertainty around that time and money, and if they can afford things and not. So now, with regard to money and afford things or not, I've got the card wait, postpone or no. Okay, so my guys did sort of jump in there when I started to say about afford things. So if there is a big purchase you're thinking about doing, it might be a time to have a little think about whether it is you really need it right now, or something big that you're going to commit to. Just check the energy, check the long-term goal, if you like, that it does align with what you want before you take that leap, because I think at the moment any big purchases or any big things like that, I feel like the guys are saying, you know, just check in with yourself, make sure it feels right in every respect. Okay, now a lot of people have been having issues with relationships because the courtship card has come in upside down. So I do feel that a lot of people's relationships have been turned on their head this month. And this will be because the fear and ego mind has become quite powerful compared to the soul mind. You know, if you've watched me before, this is your soul, this is your ego or brain that overthinks, okay? Fight or flight, all of that. I put him into one box, and this is your soul. And I kind of feel that because fear has had so much airtime at the moment, what with COVID and worry about money and jobs and all of this, for a lot of people the fear of fight and flight mind has grown, and in, you know, that it's become more powerful. So really the fight or flight mind needs to be down at about 8% really, and really should only be in control when you're running from someone and trying to save someone's life or something like that. So what we really need to do is to bash down that ego and fight and flight mind, because it really shouldn't be in control in normal life, because this is what brings fear and disease and awkwardness and anger and arguments. Because when your soul knows what you want, and the fight and flight mind kind of wants to cause arguments, so brings in negativity. You can't do this, you can't do that. So really, my advice to anybody suffering with negative thoughts and feelings is to just click away that mind. Whenever a negative thought comes in, click it away. So, and the more you do that physical thing, clicking away, no you can't, no you can't, the more you click it away, the stronger your soul mind will become, and you'll be able to sort of reset the balance to sort of 92% soul and 8% fear and fight and arguments and all of that. Okay, so that ego mind needs to be kept under control. Now, this is the reason for this courtship card coming in upside down, because you'll find, because of the COVID and everything, that fight and flight mind, that worrying mind has gained quite a lot of control over some people. And when that mind has like a 50-50 control, this is when arguments start coming in. This is when negativity starts coming in. This is where you start to doubt what your soul really wants. So you really do need to get on top of that and bash that down. And when you can do that, I think the card will be back up the right way again. So yeah, just work together. There could be someone in your relationship that's struggling with their mental health. Again, just do something physical to brush away the negative thoughts, okay? You can do it. You will do it. You will succeed. Listen to your soul, okay? Because this is why people don't follow their soul purpose, and they don't follow what that is they want to do, because they're too listening to the wrong mind, the brain that overthinks everything, okay? The brain that ruins everything, the jealous brain, the guilt brain, all of that, right, needs to be down at 8%, okay? And that your soul's in charge. When your soul's in charge, you're going to live how you want to live. You're going to achieve what you're meant to achieve. But when fear is in control, you're not going to get anywhere in life. So do watch that fight and flight mind, shut it down, do something physical, get it away. Okay, so lecture over. So whoever needed to hear that, I hope that made sense to you. But yeah, I'll give this advice out, and I will keep doing it, because I think it's really important that we need to get on top of fear at the moment and live our real soul purpose. So you've got a safe place for you to go also that's come up. This is a lovely card, just letting you know that you are protected. Your angels are watching over you, and you know, whatever you do, you're going to lead to wherever you lead. I'll get my words out. I do feel it's like a lot of people are struggling with their words as well, as I feel like the Spirit's just giving me that kind of, people are struggling to get their words out and speak their truth at the moment, because for fear of upsetting people. But there is a safe place. It's a safe place you can go. Still can't get my words out, so I feel like there's something along speaking your truth, the blue chakra as well around this card as well. So there's something about speaking your truth at the moment, and it is safe to speak your truth. I think that's what it is, but you need to do it kindly and compassionately. But just remember that the angels are protecting you. Now, for a lot of people, it's been a time of procrastination. October, there is still a lot more of procrastination around. There's still a lot of time of thinking and going backwards because of the retrogrades, etc. But as I say, generally you're all moving forward, so just keep taking baby steps. With the procrastination, again, keep the negative mind out of it, and you know, when you decide what it is you want to do, write it down, make little steps towards what you want to do, but maybe just do one step at a time. Okay, one step at a time. And there's a lot of temptation around for people at the moment. They are tempted to spend the money, make some big purchases, do some things like that. There's a lot of thought around sort of temptation at the moment, and I feel people are a little bit fed up with everything that's gone on, and they just want to splash out and do some like fun things. So that also is coming in, and I do feel that's more around money than it is about love, temptation. Okay, but again, I'm going to pick up this card. Wait, postpone and pause until you know that it is actually what your soul wants to do, and you're not just doing it out of a knee-jerk, I want to feel better sort of thing. Now, illumination is coming in towards the end of the month. You're going to start seeing things a lot clearer. We're going to have a clearer idea of how Christmas is going to look, I think, towards the end of the month. I know that's a long way off, but I think for a lot of you that are looking to these readings, you want to think, well, what is going to happen around Christmas? Is it going to be all right? Or, I think that a lot of things are going to be limited, in all honesty. I do think some things are going to be limited, but I still think there's going to be opportunity for us all to get together and enjoy our celebration time. So I would say, you know, start looking towards saving for this kind of thing, because I think, you know, this year is going to be one of the most expensive years. I just have a feeling. So we need to, it very much feels about money at the moment and pooling what we've got, okay? And, you know, making purchases and enjoying ourselves, but maybe nothing too big at the moment in readiness for what is coming up. So I hope that makes sense to you. Have a wonderful October. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, you know, continue to embrace the change, bring your relationships back on track, think about people and how they're feeling, bring yourselves together. It's all about family and tribe. Keep lifting everyone up. As I say, illumination is coming in towards the end of October, and you're going to sort of start to know how things are going to pan out for you towards the end of the year. It has been a time of procrastination, but, you know, I think we're coming out of that baby steps, and, you know, a safe place for you to go. The angels are looking after you, so do speak your truth. Again, it's another throat block going on here, so do speak your truth, respectfully and kindly. But yeah, the angels are looking after you and keeping you safe. So I hope you've enjoyed your October reading and you have a wonderful month. Look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.